Many people wonder, who's smarter between these two animals, a dolphin or a chimpanzee? They're both highly intelligent, but in different ways. First, let's talk about their brain power. Chimpanzees have the largest brains of any primate. Their brains are similar to humans in size, which makes them smarter than most other animals. Dolphins also have large brains compared to other animals, but they're not as big as a chimp's brain. However, their brain structure is different from chimps. The cerebral cortex, which is responsible for reasoning and rational thought, is much thicker in dolphins than in chimps. Also, the size of the brain's frontal lobe, which controls decision-making and problem-solving, is bigger in dolphins. In general, it's safe to say that chimps are smarter overall due to their larger brain size. But when it comes to specific tasks, both animals can excel. Their intelligence can be seen in how they adapt to new situations. Chimpanzees can learn sign language and use tools. Dolphins can recognize themselves in the mirror and navigate mazes. Both are great at using their environment to get what they need. So, who's smarter? It's hard to say. It depends on what you're looking at. Some people think chimps are smarter because they have bigger brains. Others think dolphins are smarter because their brains are more developed in some areas. I think it's a tie. They're both highly intelligent in different ways. But there's another way to look at it. You could argue that a chimp or a dolphin isn't really smart in the same way we think of human intelligence. Instead, they're smart in ways that help them survive in their environments. So if we want to understand animal intelligence, we need to look at how they think and behave in their own environments. This can help us learn how intelligence works in different animals. And it can also help us appreciate the unique abilities of dolphins and chimpanzees. Chimpanzees are highly intelligent creatures with a wide range of cognitive abilities. One of the most impressive things about chimps is their ability to learn and use language. While they don't have the same capacity for verbal language as humans, they can learn to communicate using sign language. In fact, some chimps have learned hundreds of signs and can use them to express their wants and needs. Chimps also have a good understanding of object permanence, which is the idea that objects continue to exist, even when they're out of sight. This is something that babies usually develop around 8 months of age, and by 2 years old, they have a pretty good understanding of it. But chimps don't need to reach toddlerhood to grasp this concept. They seem to understand it as early as 3 months old. Chimps are also very good at using tools. They've been observed using sticks to fish for termites, and even fashioning spears to hunt bush babies. They're also very social creatures and have complex relationships with each other. They live in groups of up to 150 individuals and have a complex hierarchy within those groups. They communicate with each other using a variety of vocalizations and gestures, and have a sophisticated understanding of each other's intentions. All of these things make chimps highly intelligent creatures, and they definitely give them an edge over dolphins in terms of smarts. Dolphins, on the other hand, are also highly intelligent creatures, but their intelligence manifests itself in different ways than it does in chimps. Dolphins have excellent spatial intelligence, which allows them to navigate their environment with ease. They're able to hold a mental map of their surroundings and use that map to find food, avoid predators, and navigate back to familiar places. Dolphins also have a strong sense of self-preservation and are highly adaptable. They can thrive in a wide range of environments and are able to change their behavior based on the circumstances. For example, they'll eat different foods depending on what's available and will alter their social behavior based on the presence of predators. Dolphins are also highly curious and playful creatures. They love to explore their environment and are always looking for new and interesting things to investigate. This curiosity helps them learn about their surroundings, and also makes them very adaptable to new situations. Dolphins are also highly sociable animals and live in pods with other dolphins. They communicate with each other using a variety of whistles and clicks and have a strong understanding of social cues. They're also very good at recognizing themselves in the mirror, which is a sign of high intelligence. Overall, dolphins are highly intelligent creatures, but their intelligence lies in their spatial awareness, adaptability, curiosity, and playfulness, rather than in their language abilities or tool use. In terms of brain power, chimps definitely have the advantage. Their brains are bigger and more developed than dolphins. On the other hand, dolphins have a lot going for them in terms of adaptability, spatial awareness, and social intelligence. So while chimps may be smarter overall, dolphins are definitely smart in their own right. Ultimately, it's up to you to decide who you think is smarter. There's no clear winner in this debate, and it's ultimately a matter of opinion. What do you think? Are chimps smarter than dolphins, or vice versa? Let me know in the comments below. Now let's move on to the next question. Which is cuter, a baby chimp or a baby dolphin? To me, it's a tough call. Baby chimps are just so adorable with their big eyes and furry bodies. But baby dolphins are also really cute with their small noses and playful energy. It's really hard to choose just one, so I'll let you decide. Which one do you think is cuter? And now, let's take a look at some photos of baby chimps and baby dolphins. First, we have this adorable baby chimp. Isn't he just so cute? His big brown eyes and furry body just melt my heart. Now let's look at this photo of a baby dolphin. How adorable is that little nose? Dolphins are known for their intelligence, but they're also incredibly cute. These little guys are no exception. Just look at that playful expression. It's hard to resist. Next, we have this photo of a baby chimp holding onto its mother's finger. Chimpanzees are highly social creatures, and they form strong bonds with their mothers. The love and care between a chimp mom and her baby is truly heartwarming. Now let's look at this photo of a baby dolphin swimming with its mom. Dolphins are also very social animals, and they're known for being incredibly friendly to their caretakers. The bond between a dolphin and her baby is just as special as that of a chimp and her baby. So I'll ask you again, which one do you think is cuter? If you're still undecided, I don't blame you. They're both so darn cute. But if you had to choose, which would you pick? Let me know in the comments below. Now let's take a look at some more photos of baby chimps and baby dolphins. This photo shows a group of baby chimps playing and climbing on each other. Chimpanzees are incredibly active creatures, and they love to play. It's clear that these little guys are having a blast. Now let's look at this photo of a group of baby dolphins swimming and jumping out of the water. Dolphins are known for their grace and agility in the water, and these little guys are no exception. They look like they're having so much fun. Next, we have this photo of a baby chimp reaching for a piece of fruit. Chimpanzees are omnivores, and they have a varied diet. They love to eat fruit, leaves, nuts, and even meat. Now let's look at this photo of a baby dolphin catching a fish. Dolphins are carnivores, and they're known for being incredibly efficient hunters. These little guys are perfectly adapted for catching fish in the water. So I'll ask you again, which one do you think is cuter, a baby chimp or a baby dolphin? Let me know in the comments below. And that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed learning about baby chimps and baby dolphins. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe for more animal videos. Until next time, stay curious and keep asking questions. Who knows? You might just learn something new.